I'm done with work. I'm heading home. Did you take out the garbage?
Hey, sorry you had to go in on your day off today. Of course I took the garbage out.
Wow, that's unusual. Thank you! Alright then, I'll hurry home. You haven't had dinner yet, right?
I can take out the garbage, Millie. Anyway, don't come home tonight. You can stay wherever you want, just not here.
Excuse me? What do you mean, don't come home?
Mom showed up at the house today, and she's going to crash here tonight, so you need to find somewhere else to stay.
What? Louise just showed up?
Kinda. She messaged me she was in the neighborhood, so I asked her if she wanted to come over. And she actually came. I was just being courteous.
How is that just courteous? Jeez, Connor. I've had no days off lately, and the house is a mess. I'll get home right away. I have to cook enough dinner for 3.
Ugh, no, Millie, it's fine. Just go crash somewhere else. We want to spend family time together. Just the 2 of us.
What?
Mom already cleaned. So the house is clean, there's no problem. All that's left is my family time with Mom, so you can butt out. So Millie, please go make yourself scarce for a bit. Alright?
What do you mean, butt out?
The thing is, I was talking to Mom. She feels like she has to try to be mindful when you're around. She can't relax and get comfortable. That's why I told you to butt out.
Louise said that?
That's right. So from now on, you need to disappear whenever Mom comes over. You can come back when she leaves.
What are you talking about? It's my house too. I live there. She's my mother-in-law, but we aren't blood relatives or anything. I can understand how she could be worried about my boundaries, but it doesn't make sense that I would have to leave my own house because of this. I'm exhausted from working on the weekend. I'm coming home. I need to sleep in my own bed for a good night's rest.
Millie, I'm your husband and I'm telling you not to come home. Are you going to defy your husband?
What?
This is my house. My name is on the deed. That means I'm the homeowner and I make the rules. And if I, the husband, say you can't come home, you have to obey.
What the? Are you serious?
Oh, I wanted to tell you. Mom and I went to an amazing French restaurant and had the best 5-course meal for lunch. I paid for it with your credit card. Don't be asking me for reimbursements or anything.
A French restaurant? You splurged on a fancy course meal for a random lunch with your mother?
What do you mean, random? It's my mom, Millie. She came to visit me. It's a special occasion.
But Connor, when my parents came to visit, you said we don't need to go out. You made me cook something with the leftovers in the fridge.
Well, I don't know what's in the fridge.
What? You can open the door and check.
No, I can't. Even if I could cook something with what was in the fridge, I wouldn't want you to come home to a pile of dirty dishes. I know you're tired. See, I was thinking of you when I chose to eat out.
Hold on. Why am I the one doing the dishes in this scenario?
Duh, Millie, use your head. I don't like doing the dishes. That's why I always take out the garbage.
I know, but this is kind of a special case. Couldn't you do the dishes?
That's way too much work, Millie. That's why I decided to take Mom out. She was really happy. Don't you want her to be happy?
I'd be happy if you paid for it with your own money.
Oh, speaking of payments. After lunch, I took Mom out shopping. I bought her a swanky handbag. That's on your credit card too, so your payment this month's going to be more than usual. Just a heads up.
You can't be serious, Connor! Why are you buying expensive gifts for your mother?
She cleaned the whole house for you. Oh, and she brought cake from my favorite store, Black Forest. She did all that for me, so I should do something nice for her in return, don't you think? The cake's all gone though. I ate all of it.
Connor, that's it. I've had enough of this. Who the hell do you think you are? Kicking me out of the house after working on the weekend? Using my credit card on whatever you want as if it was your own? I've had it with you. I'm pissed.
So what if you're pissed? What are you going to do about it? I'm just trying to be nice to my mother. How are you going to be upset with a sweet, sensitive guy like that?
Just shut up, Connor. You're a complete moron. I can't take this anymore. You were so sweet to me before we got married. But now you act like some kind of misogynistic jackass and treat me like your maid. How could you use my credit card without permission? You can't do that! I'm not going to be treated like this anymore.
So what are you going to do about it? Oh, you want a divorce? Alright, I'm up for it. Let's do it. Let's get a divorce.
What?
What? You're scared now? You're pissed, right? You've had enough, you said. So, you want a divorce? Is that what you want?
I'm just surprised you're the one to mention it first. The way you're talking, you don't seem to have any problem with getting a divorce.
Well, yeah, why would I? In fact, it'd be great if you moved out. Maybe I'll ask Mom if she wants to move in with me.
Seriously?
I'm kidding, Millie. Keep up. Did you really think I was going to divorce you? You got scared, right? Are you gonna cry? If I dump you, you'd be a 30-something divorcee. Nobody's going to want to marry some leftover reject. That means you'd be lonely and miserable for the rest of your life as an old maid.
You're kidding.
Are we clear now? You're the wife. You need to follow the rules. When my mother comes to visit, you stay away from the house. It's just common courtesy. If you're going to get in the way of my family time with Mom, I don't mind getting that divorce through.
Okay then. That's fine.
Huh? What's fine?
I'm saying let's get a divorce. I can stay wherever I want, right? Then I'll be staying at a hotel tonight.
Wait. What? Millie?
I'm never coming back to the house. I'll send you the divorce papers in the mail within the next few days. Please sign everything properly so we can get this done smoothly.
Millie, calm down. Why are you suddenly so serious?
Connor, I've been serious the whole time.
So you're serious about this? You want to divorce me? For real? You were all scared a second ago.
I wasn't scared. I was going to suggest divorce, and you took the words right out of my mouth. It caught me off guard. It's all good, though. I've been wanting to ask you for a divorce for a long time, and you have no problem with getting a divorce, right? So, let's get it done.
Hey, what are you saying? What do you mean you've been wanting to ask for a long time?
I mean exactly what I said. What? Are you scared, Connor? You think I'm going to dump you for real? Are you panicking?
What the hell?
I guess asking for divorce is not what a submissive, obedient wife does, according to you. Besides, if I dumped you, you'd be a 30-something divorcee. Nobody's going to want to marry a leftover reject. That means you'd be lonely and miserable for the rest of your life as an old bachelor.
Don't copy me, Millie. Grow up. Fine, if you're going to be like this. I'm going to divorce you. I mean it this time.
Thanks, Connor. That's great.
Pack your things and get out. You're useless anyway. Don't come crawling back, either. Mom, I need your help. I'm having a bit of a problem.
Oh, Connor, what's the matter? You sound pretty down about it. Are you all right?
It's so stupid, Mom. Millie won't come home.
What do you mean she won't come home? Did you two have a fight? Was she kidnapped?
I kicked her out for the night, and she won't come back since.
What?
Remember when you stayed over last week? I told her to stay somewhere else that night, and she hasn't come home since then.
Hold on, Connor. What do you mean you kicked her out? You told me she's working late and sleeping at the office that night.
Oh, right. Well, the thing is...
Tell me what happened. I won't get mad.
I told her not to come home for you, Mom. You said you have to try to be mindful around Millie. I wanted you to be able to relax. So I told her to butt out, and now she's all pissed off and won't come back. She says she wants a divorce. She's staying at her parents' now. I can't believe she'd do this. She's just being a selfish battle axe, right, Mom?
Oh my goodness. Millie wants to get divorced? Connor, that's a huge deal. What are you going to do?
I know, it's a mess. Like, literally. I don't have any clean dishes or clothes left. But seriously, can you believe Millie, Mom? She's crazy. She's going nuts, right? Asking for a divorce over being kicked out for just one night. Can you call her and tell her she's overreacting and to get her lazy butt back home?
What are you talking about? You're completely at fault here.
Mom?
Oh, you're such an idiot, Connor. Any woman would want a divorce after being treated like that. Kicked out of your own home. What were you thinking?
But, wait. Mom?
You knucklehead. I cannot believe I raised such a Neanderthal as a son. Where did I go wrong? Go to Millie right now and beg for her to take you back.
Mom, stop! You said you won't get mad when I told you.
That was about you lying to me. I thought that maybe Millie was the one that thought she should give me some space. And that's why she stayed at the office. I never imagined it was you forcing her out in some misguided attempt to make me happy.
What do you mean, misguided? I was just trying to do something nice for you, Mom.
Look, Connor, I'm mad at you now because you're not caring for Millie like you should a wife. What a disappointment of a man you've become. If this is how you've been treating her, Millie's probably been thinking of leaving you for some time now. Don't come crying to me for sympathy when she tosses you out like last week's leftovers.
But Mom, why are you making this all my fault? Don't you see? I was really trying to do my best to make you comfortable at our house. You did say that you have to be mindful around Millie, didn't you? I kicked Millie out for you.
I never asked you to do that. Don't twist my words to suit your needs, Connor.
What? I'm not twisting your words.
What I said was in response to what you said last time I came. You can scroll up and look at them. You told me, and I quote, "You don't need to bring a casserole every time you come," which I thought was ridiculous. But I said, "We're family now, but we have different backgrounds. It's best to always be mindful." As in, I think it's good for us to be mindful of each other.
Is that how it happened?
You really screwed everything up. Just as Millie and I were getting more comfortable with each other, you just go and wreck it all. It totally makes sense that Millie won't come back. The only thing you can do at this point is to sign the divorce papers immediately and send them to her right away.
Mom, are you serious? You're not going to help us get back together?
I'm not on your side on this, Connor. As a woman, as a wife, I'm on Millie's side.
You're choosing her over your own son? If you keep being mean to me, I'm not going to let you move in with me.
What? Move in with you?
That's right, Mom. If I get divorced from Millie, I was going to let you move in with me. You could come live in this house. If you keep calling me names, I'm not going to let you live with me anymore. Okay?
Connor, you're obviously completely clueless. I'd never want to move in with you.
Huh?
You're probably going to treat me like you treated your wife, and use me as a maid to clean up after you and cook for you like when you were a kid. That disgusting room! You're an adult man, Connor. I can't believe you made your mother clean that filth.
But you love taking care of me, Mom. I know you like cleaning.
Nobody likes cleaning! I guess I spoiled you because you're an only child. From now on, you need to take care of yourself and do all the housework on your own. I'm not going over there to help you.
Mom, that's not fair!
Millie, I'm so sorry about everything. It seems my idiot son has been mistreating you horribly. I completely understand why you'd want to divorce him. It's the right thing to do. You should get a divorce ASAP. You have my full support. Louise? Oh, but I did want to clear up something. I never felt discomposed by you. I wanted you to know that. What my idiot son meant by being mindful. I was just talking about being appropriately respectful to each other. Not to overstep boundaries, you know? I know we haven't been able to spend much time together, but I thought of you as my daughter, Millie. You're very special to me. Don't worry, Louise. I know. When Connor said that stuff to me about what you said, I knew you wouldn't say something like that. I think I know you better than that. Really? Of course, Louise. I'm the one that should be apologizing about all this. I heard you cleaned our messy house when you stayed over the other day. I'm sorry I let everything get to this state, and it all ended in divorce and everything. That's not something you need to feel bad about, Millie. There was a lot of garbage and clothes to tidy up, sure, but that's not going to kill anybody. Your kitchen and the bathroom were sparkling clean, too. I can't believe you managed to keep it so clean working overtime. You're very impressive, Millie. Unlike a certain son of mine. Oh, Louise. Thank you.
I'll tell Connor to hurry up and sign the divorce papers, okay? He should be divorced in no time, so just hold on a little longer. At least he's got a decent enough job, so you should be able to come out of the divorce a little better than you came in, financially.
That's exactly what I want to do. But I seem to have scared him when I asked for a divorce. He started hiding the valuables. I snuck back home once to get my stuff, and all my jewelry was gone.
That's the kind of thing you can count on me for, Millie. I am that idiot's mother, after all. I'm sure I can sniff out any of his hiding places, just like when he was a child.
Really?
It's the least I can do after what my idiot son put you through. I know it's not going to make up for all the time you lost dealing with a Neanderthal like Connor, but I'm going to make sure you come out of this divorce satisfied with the results, Millie.
Thank you so much, Louise. You're the best. Do you think we could still see each other after the divorce? I just don't want our relationship to end like this, Louise. I'd love to go out to lunch with you and hang out sometimes.
Oh, Millie, I'm so happy to hear that. That is so sweet of you to say. Of course, lunch sounds great. For now, I'm going to work extra hard on searching the house. I'll find whatever he's hiding from you. Don't you worry. And once all this is over, let's go out to a fancy restaurant and celebrate.
Louise went full force finding everything Connor had been hiding. Once everything was accounted for, the divorce paperwork went incredibly fast. Apparently Connor had been lying to me about his salary and had a fairly hefty amount in a secret savings account. In fact, with my half of the settlement, I could live comfortably for a few years without working. After this, I'm going to treat myself with this money, starting with a luxury spa vacation with Louise.